So the first step in any process, which we also saw in Angry Bots, is to assess the audio requirements. So what do we need? So let's sort of review that thing. I did a video on this, and you could watch that again if you want. But we need to see if there's any dialogue we need in terms of sound effects. Normally, this breaks down into backgrounds and ambiances, any Foley we're going to need, any sort of hard effects, any vehicles if we need that, also music. When we're thinking about the environment, this is going to create the ambiance for the scene. We're going to be assessing that. It's also a quick way to create a mood or a feeling, also the time period or the geographic locale. And then the characters. So, how do the characters interact with the environment? What is the character made of? How big is it? How does it move? What condition is it in? So, let's do that again with this new project. So, playing a game in, whoops. So let's open up this game and see. So I'm going to click on the Unreal Engine tab and then go to Library again. And there is my project. I'm going to open it. So I set up a Google Doc that I can take notes as I'm playing this. And one great way to do this is to copy off the paper of somebody who knows what they're doing. And in theory, I know, maybe. So I'm going to just copy and paste this stuff and put it into the document. So right now we're on a very dumb level. So we don't really need this. Instead, if the content drawer isn't already up, you go up to Window. If you don't see it already, you could go up to Window and Content Browser. There it is. And you can pull this up as a window if you want. I like to see this as a window. And so I don't want to look at this content. This content's boring. So in the content browser here on the left side, I'm going to click the All folder because I want to search all content and then just type in Cove. So we're looking for the Ice Cove, Frozen Cove. That's what it is. So then double click this and it will give us levels in a game. It might tell us something's wrong. Never going to be something too bad. Map generated warnings. That's okay. So I'm going to clear this, close it. It's also going to say the lighting needs to be rebuilt. That's always going to happen. It has nothing to do with what we're trying to accomplish here. So I'm going to play this, see what happens. Okay, so I could go up to the play button up at the top to play the game. Takes me back to the beginning. If it doesn't react, you could just sort of click on the main thing here. And if you lose control of your mouse, which happens to me a lot, you could hit Shift F1 on either a Mac or PC. And then so W goes forward, S goes back, A goes to the left, D goes to the right, and the space bar jumps. Do that, or I can hit Escape to stop the simulation. Of character, they're running on various different surfaces. It looks like stone. They're running, they're jumping. They're made of plastic, so I'm going to need the sound of their footsteps, but also the sound of the plastic scraping and maybe moving. And then I have some fire that I might need. So I'm not going to require you to put all this stuff in, but just to get a sense of what we're going to need. So I have these plastic footsteps. I have the plastic movement. I have the scrapes, maybe some mechanical noise. Looks like I have fire. Looks like I have wind. Looks like I have ocean that I'm going to need. So because I'm by the ocean, I might need some birds, some seagulls or something like that. And I've actually provided you the sounds for this. If you want to build the sounds yourself, that's completely fine. And that works. Or if you just want to get through the project and just see the bare minimum of how Fmod and Unreal work together, that's fine too. Let's get started.